Fresh off the passage last month of nearly $2 trillion worth of COVID relief, the Biden administration this week announced an even bigger plan. The proposed new legislation would spend more than $2 trillion to modernize the country's aging infrastructure and do much more. The president calls the plan a once-in-a-generation investment in America. Republicans say it's too expensive. NBC's Vaughn Hillyard digs into the details in our Sunday Focus.
It's the promise, decades unfulfilled.
We'll build back better with modern roads, bridges, highways, broadband, ports and airports.
An acknowledgement of what's apparent in neighborhoods across the country. Aging, leaking water pipes, unstable dams and tunnels. More than 40% of public roadways in poor or mediocre condition. More than half of public schools in need of renovations. And nearly half of the country with no access to public transit. This week, President Biden laying out a $2 trillion proposal to rebuild America.
It's big, yes. It's bold, yes. And we can get it done.
His plan, $100 billion to modernize the power grid and avoid blackouts like this winter in Texas. $100 billion to expand broadband access to all Americans. Another $100 billion to upgrade and build new public schools. Then there's $621 billion for transportation infrastructure. That money for bridges like this one here in West Virginia, one of more than 45,000 bridges designated as structurally deficient and in poor condition by the federal government. Problems so big, local and state governments just can't afford to fix them.
We're in the water. We're not just drowning. We just don't need President Biden to pass us a life raft. We're underwater. We need him to send in a submarine.
The plan also looking beyond repairs and upgrades to the future with ambitious green initiatives to tackle climate change, including tax credits to make it easier for Americans to buy American-made electric vehicles and funding for 500,000 new charging stations. The package, also an investment in the creation of jobs. In manufacturing alone, more than 500,000 Americans employed before this pandemic have still not returned to work. The president hopes to help pay for the sweeping plan with a 28% corporate tax rate, an increase Republican leadership immediately pushed back on.
I think that package that they're putting together now, as much as we would like to address infrastructure, is not going to get support from our side.
As I look on Bonneville Dam today.
At the height of the Great Depression, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal, signing off on a cache of new government programs and public work projects. America has not invested in a mass infrastructure effort like this in nearly a century. Now, after campaigning in 2020 on unity, Biden's administration pleading with Republicans to negotiate this deal.
We're probably the third administration in a row to arrive with the American people expecting big things on infrastructure. I think this time we can actually get it done.
And Vaughn Hillyard joins me now live. Vaughn, good morning. Good to see you. As you point out in the piece, many Republicans agree the country's infrastructure does need attention, but they oppose this plan almost across the board. So what are their specific objections here?
Hey, good morning, Willie. That's right. Progressive Democrats say this plan doesn't go far enough. They're calling for trillions more in investments. But as for Republicans, well, not a single one has stepped forward to offer their support yet. The party's Senate leader, Mitch McConnell, calling this a Trojan horse for Democratic tax hike. And in fact, Biden does propose an increase in the corporate tax rate to help pay for this plan. But the attention will largely focus in on Democrats. With narrow majorities in the House and the Senate, they could pass this if every Democratic member gets on board. They could pass this without any Republican support, much like they did this last month on that COVID relief package. Willie, what Joe Biden does not want on this plan or in the years to come, though, is stalemate. Speaker Nancy Pelosi intends to have this passed by July 4th. Willie?
Yeah, it could be another party line vote. Seems to be the way business is done in Washington these days. Vaughn Hillyard at the Capitol. Vaughn, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.